Okay, guys, let's get started. So welcome everyone. Let me start by introducing myself. I'm Ruth and I'm the Senior Onboarding Project Manager here at Mention Me. So what that means is I work with the majority of clients who sign with us to get their referral schemes up and running. I work with clients to set up their technical integration, get the design and copy sorted, and basically make sure they have a perfect referral scheme launching. So in today's webinar, we're going to talk about how your brand can drive more referral revenue this International Friendship Day. Do not worry if you've not got a referral program in place yet, as International Friendship Day is on the 30th of July. So you've got plenty of time to get everything in place and get you started. By the end of this webinar, we want you to have a greater understanding of what kind of special incentives you can run, how to make your copy and design stand out, how long to run the promotion for and where best to place it, and how we can work with you creating a successful campaign and keeping your customers coming back for more. If there's one thing the past year has taught us, it's that we need our friends. So it feels timely that the 30th of July marks International Friendship Day, an occasion dedicated to celebrating those we love. International Friendship Day kicked off in 1997, having been celebrated across the globe and by many different cultures for many years. International Friendship Day appears to be building up a whole new wave of momentum enabled by social media. Retailers recognize the great power of associating their brand with this heartwarming calendar event, and social media platforms enable the day to be easily championed, shared, and talked about worldwide. For online retailers, it represents a perfect counterweight to the more unashamedly materialistic retail bonanza such as Black Friday. The emphasis instead provides a vehicle to highlight the human faces and experiences behind their products and services, which can offer the greatest mileage in building up consumer trust and confidence in your brand. Pretty Little Thing, Bloom and Wild, and Feel Unique are just some of the fast-growing brands that have acquired significantly more customers through International Friendship Day campaigns. On average, these campaigns drive 53% more brand recommendations and acquire a massive 75% more customers through referral. And with more people shopping online, referring friends, and meeting in person, we're expecting this year's results to be even better. Do not worry if you have not thought about your International Friendship Day campaign yet, and if you're not one of our clients yet, don't stress. As an onboarding project manager, we have enough time to get you live if you get started by the end of this week. So why do brands take part? Well, it's pretty simple. It is the perfect time to build brand affinity, increase core marketing metrics, and in essence, fuel long-term business growth. For retailers, IFD is the perfect counterweight to the hard sale bonanzas like Black Friday and Amazon Prime Day. Nothing unites people and builds trust like friendship. It's one of the most simple and powerful expressions of human connection. By celebrating International Friendship Day, retailers can tap into this positive sentiment, humanize their brands, and highlight how their products and services can improve the lives of customers' loved ones. Emotionally engaging people, rather than pushing hard sales, creates a powerful sense of brand affinity that will keep shoppers coming back long after your promotion has ended. So for retailers with referral programs, IFD is the perfect opportunity to get people talking and acquire new customers who fit their target demographic. 51% of consumers trust a friend or partner's recommendation more than any other source of advertising. By incentivizing shoppers to refer friends, brands can significantly increase metrics, including new customer acquisition, brand awareness, and overall revenue. It's simply win-win. Brands make more money, and customers make their friends' days with special offers they know they'll love. Last year, we ran IFD referral campaigns for clients including Pretty Little Thing, Eon, Chili's Bottles, and Monica Vinader. The results were big. One fashion retailer increased new referred customer revenue by a massive 997%. and this year is set to be even bigger. Your current customers are your most powerful marketers. Their recommendation means more and costs less than any big billboard or clever campaign. Turn your customers into an army of brand advocates, and you can sustainably acquire high-quality new customers who fit your target demographic. Referred customers spend more, return often, and go on to recommend the brand to their friends, continuing this virtuous cycle. And at the heart of this long-term business growth is one principle: friendship. So that's enough on the history and psychology of International Friendship Day. Let's get down to the juicy stuff. We've seen so many great initiatives, from charity donations to free gifts. Now, not all promotions will work for every brand. It's about understanding your brand identity and relaying that back in the offering. So I can get a feel for the room, where are we all in terms of incentive ideas? If you're going to run an International Friendship Day, what incentive are you thinking about offering? There should be a poll on the side of your screen, so have a vote, and we'll chat through what everyone's thinking. I'll give you all a second. Okay, I can see some votes coming in. I'll give everyone a moment more. Okay, so it looks like everyone is after some inspiration, which is perfect for today's webinar. But we've also got some interest in the free gift and competition, which is great because we'll talk about them as well. So the first one I want to talk to is the complimentary gift. So this is a great way to make your customers feel special. Everyone loves a free gift, especially when it feels like it's coming from a friend. The key thing to bear in mind when considering a free gift is fulfillment. How easy is it for you to get these gifts to your customers? If it's easy, then this is a great option for you. Just remember, it's important not to overpromise and underdeliver when you're using a complimentary gift. A few people were interested in discounts as well. So a discount is a really great offering and works really well if you're new to referral. Additionally, running a promotional discount for International Friendship Day that is stronger than any other referral discount you offer is a nice way to emphasize the importance of the day and your customers' friendships. A week-long campaign for International Friendship Day by Monica Veneda had great results. They added our International Friendship Day logo to their regular referral offer, which, as you can see here, is £30 off for the referrers and 15% off for the referees, the new customers. And they promoted this via email. So the results were huge. They increased new customer acquisition by 266%, and they increased new customer revenue by a massive 276%. So referring subscriptions also works really well for so many of our clients. With the rise in subscription businesses, it's important to consider what works well for referral. Because we're able to integrate with subscription checkout site Recharge, there's no reason to not include a subscription reward in your International Friendship Day offering. So you could even offer a gift card. International Friendship Day is not just about discounting. You really need to think about your brand ethos, and it's worth considering a third-party voucher as an option. We work with numerous voucher providers, so it's quick and easy to set up an API to provide third-party vouchers for a number of household brands like Amazon, Tesco, Costa, and John Lewis, to name just a few. Each of these are just some examples of what we see work well for a small snapshot of our client base. There are so many different routes you can explore, from the unusual option of planting a tree to a competition. It's all about what resonates well with your brand and your customer base. Every business is unique, and we have a wealth of experience to make sure you discover the right reward. So it's great having a referral scheme up and running, but how are you going to make the most of it and get that campaign in front of your customers? One of our clients, Ted Baker, went full steam ahead with IFD promotion last year. They added a tile to their homepage, which is one of the strongest promotion points you can have. And if you have the spare space, the good news is that it is super easy to implement. So here are some examples of homepage promotion styles used by other clients. As you can see, it's not just about fashion brands. The energy brand Eon promoted IFD and they performed really well. Solus emails are also a really easy and very popular option for promotion. It's a great way to communicate with your marketing database that you are running an IFD promotion, as they might not be frequently visiting your site. As you can see, Frugi, Joni, and the previously mentioned Ted Baker had really strong uplifts in referrals and share rates because of their Solus email promotion. So overlays. These are the most common campaign that we see our clients run, and it's our bread and butter really. This will get International Friendship Day in front of a huge majority of your customers. And more great news, it requires no further work beyond our standard referral setup. We have a really talented in-house design team who will work with you to create an overlay that matches your brand guidelines and tone of voice. It's really important to us that the overlay feels like a natural part of your site and something you feel proud to show all your customers. Here are just some more examples of our clients' IFD overlays. Each design is unique to the brand, and it's a great chance to show off your brand's design and create an eye-catching, captivating promotion. As you can see on the right here, Stayshore, a travel insurance company, used the promotion to run a special campaign in the run-up to summer holidays. So when you're looking at promotion points, it's not just about picking one and doing it well. It's about using a few different promotion points to get the most exposure. Furthermore, all of these promotion points should then be further celebrated on your social channels. Shout far and wide about your promotion, drum up the excitement, and get your followers chatting and sharing your campaign. Ted Baker did just that. They promoted their IFD campaign on their homepage and did an overlay, as well as having Instagram stories throughout the week. This fast spread promotion meant that they saw a whopping uplift in terms of new customers compared to the previous year. Not only that, but there was a very noticeable uplift in AOV as well. A super successful campaign all round. In fact, loads of our clients last year shared the love on social. Multiple promotional touchpoints across multiple channels will result in your campaign being seen far and wide, which will ultimately result in a larger uplift in referral and share rate. So today we've covered the history and psychology of International Friendship Day and why brands love to participate. We've run through some brand examples and campaign examples to get your creative juices flowing. And we've given you some ideas on promotional touch points in order to maximize and make the most of your campaign. So what can you do to take part in International Friendship Day? If you're interested in setting up a referral scheme in time for International Friendship Day, please do get in touch. If you're not our client yet, don't stress, we've got you. As I said at the beginning of the webinar, we have plenty of time to get you live if you get started with us in the next week or so. If you're one of our existing clients, please email your client manager to discuss the nitty-gritty details so you can get your campaign sorted, explore the different ways you can promote, and most importantly, get the IFD sticker added to your layout. We will have you all IFD ready in no time. So let's move on to questions. Any questions you have, fire them in the chat box. As you can see, I'm a one-man band today, but I will try my hardest to answer as many as I can. So I'll just give everyone a moment to put their questions. Mel, we will share this deck and a recording of this webinar with you afterwards. That's not a problem. Sophie, how many incentives can you run? So that's a great question. We recommend choosing one incentive and doing it really well as a promotion for International Friendship Day. If you're unsure or thinking of a few incentives, it's really important you talk to your client manager if you're with us already, and they can sort of guide you in the right direction with our knowledge. And if you're not with us, we can talk through that in the onboarding piece and make sure you're comfortable, and we launch with something that's really strong for IFD. Perfect. Any more questions from anyone? How long should you run an IFD campaign for? So another good question. We normally recommend about a week. So that gives you time either side of the actual day itself to really drum up momentum. Some of our clients do run it for a day, but it's really hard to sort of track all the momentum and get your customers excited with just 24 hours of promotion. So again, if you're a client already, I would talk to your client manager about their recommendation, but I think we tend to recommend about a week of promotion for it. Clements, if we were doing a competition, should we keep alongside the regular incentives using the referral program? So if you want to run an International Friendship Day competition outside of your normal referral program, you could, but what we'd recommend is pausing your standard referral and just spending the week focusing on an International Friendship Day promotion. Again, that's just to get the most out of it and make sure the promotion gets in front of as many possible customers and isn't diluted by your standard referral offering. The lead time for updating the overlay on the website. So to add the sticker and update your design, we normally say about 5 to 7 days for our design team to make those changes for you. So since IFD is on the 30th of July, we have bags of time to get that sorted. Can I go into more detail about the overlays? So the overlays are triggered by tags. So for our standard setup, we will put 3 tags on your site, and the post-purchase overlay is the referrer tag. So that's triggered on your thank you page. I will not bore everyone with the technical details of how that works today, but if you're our client already, you obviously know. And if you're new to Mention Me, you can talk more about this with someone from our sort of business development team or in the onboarding process if you do decide to become one of our clients. Perfect. I will give everyone a few more moments for any final questions. Mel, I've just seen your question. Do you recommend launching before the 30th of July? Again, I think that ties into how long should you run the promotion for. So I recommend a few days before the 30th of July and a few days afterwards, just to really capitalize on the exposure of the promotion. Roberto, if a customer's signed up to the referral program before, they can definitely sign up to the International Friendship Day program as well. We don't stop customers signing up to different promotions that you decide to run, because obviously we want them to be engaged in it and to see it and engage with it and share it with their friends, because that's what referral is all about. Would I recommend any specific imagery? So we have a whole design sort of deck that we share with you in onboarding, and that really emphasizes what imagery we see working well. For International Friendship Day, this is even more important. So groups of friends, depending on your product, showing images with groups of friends enjoying your product, or pairs of sort of best friends, couples, anything along those lines works really well. We'll also have the IFD sticker that you saw in some of the overlays. You can add that onto any design you already have in place if sort of getting new imagery and that side of things is quite difficult for you. Hugo, yes. If you speak to your client manager, they'll be able to get the IFD logo and relevant assets across to you, so you can start adding that to your assets and anything you want to add it to, basically. Perfect. Well, I think that is all the questions we have time for today. And I don't know about you, but I definitely need a cup of tea. Hopefully I'll be talking to you all soon. And if you keep an eye on your inbox, you'll get details of this deck and recording afterwards. Take care, everyone, and thank you for joining us.